Hey, good morning, Haley. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, just doing a quick virtual tour as promised on our 2020 Hyundai i30 active, sitting here in front of me with only 28,000 Ks on there. Currently one of the cheapest in Australia. It's an absolute glamour. I can't wait to take you through it. Look, like I said, just a really good chance for me to take you through the whole thing, the service history, any marks I can find, the whole works. Bit of an idea who we are, because I know you guys are down south, so we're obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. We're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. I'm currently at 251 Mulgrave Road. You can also see right across the road there, we've got our Toyota and Lexus new car showrooms, as well as our service drop-offs and spare parts down the road there too. And like I said, we've got another yard up further closer to town at 77 Mulgrave Road there as well. You can see our showroom and our a little studio in there as well. But we're jam-packed at the moment. We're absolutely stocked to the brim, so we get some absolute glamours, and we're very, very lucky, that's for sure. But look, we're going to get stuck straight into it. I'm going to make my way around the whole car. Anything I can find, I'm going to point out to you. Looking very, very clean across that bonnet. Just a pair of little, actually, disregard, that's come off with my fingernail, even better. Just one little stone chip right there, just above my finger. If something like that's a concern for you, let me know. I'm sure we can potentially see if we can touch that up for you. I just thought I'd put the wheels on a bit of an angle as well, so you can see the treads on those. Absolutely heaps of tread left on them. You obviously got the active wheels on this there too. It doesn't look like any gravel rash. It looks very, very tidy from here. Extremely clean as we go around there. Looks like just a tiny, tiny little stone chip there. And just a little one down there as well. But just those common ones. It's extremely common, especially from the highways and things like that. And just a little bit of dirt, don't stress about that. Tiny little scuff there, obviously where it's called a gutter, but right underneath. Again, it's where those pans are for it. And just a tiny little one there, but that's already been touched up and sealed. So other than that, as we go across the windscreen, so no chips or cracks or anything like that. Obviously that 23,990 is drive away. Like I said, currently one of the cheapest in Australia. Certainly not one to be missed. Very clean as we go across the roof there as well. You obviously got the black spoiler down the back there too. Your automatic rear wipers on this one as well. And of course all your rear sensors across the back here there too. Very clean as we come down here, sort of struggling to see anything I can point out for you. Fuel's over here on the passenger side. I'll show you where the release is for that when we jump in. Again, super tidy across these mags. Just a little dirt on that one. And again, like I said, absolutely heaps of tread left on these guys. So the actual doors itself, so even on the inside of the door handles, where they're very common for having fingernail marks and things like that, it still doesn't even have those. Very clean through that back door. Across the door card there as well. Same on the entry point. Just a bit of dirt. Sorry, we've had some crazy rain here at the moment, so apologies for those little bits of dirt. I just gave it a quick chamois for you though for the video. So we do get it recleaned again before you take possession. So obviously you got the 60-40 split with these guys, so that little handle brings that down. You got the child anchor points on this one, that one, and the one over the back. You got the little argument separators here in the center with the cup holders and everything in the middle there for you. So again, these just pop straight back into place. So if you do want to use that full boot, you can do that as well. Okay, super clean through here. Sorry about that shaky cam. Same again, very tidy on the front one here as well. Very, very tidy as we come down the back. And same thing, the ends on these handles are just like new. So you got a little bill plate there as well. Even across the dash there, very, very clean. So we got all your books, your service history, everything's all in here for you too. So I can tell you it was a company owned vehicle, this one, but literally serviced and owned here in Cairns the whole way. I just can't show you the first page because this will be uploaded to YouTube and there's a few contact details on there. So just that original inspection through Rockhampton, so that's where it was originally sold, but serviced here in Cairns. So 14,607 at 21 at what was it, Carousel, so here in Cairns. And then mechanical batteries at Smithfield at 27. So these are obviously every 15,000 Ks or 12 months, and it's done actually a little bit earlier than it should have, which is actually awesome. Exactly what you want to see. So I'll just make my way around to the back for you. Come around to the boot. Like I said, you've got those rear sensors across the rear here too. Pop this one up. Very clean up on the inside of that boot there as well. So no damage to the inside of there. Even across this rear bumper, you normally see, you know, luggage marks and things like that. There's tiny, tiny little scuffs, but I reckon a bit of polish would nearly get those out for you. There's just one little one there. So we've got the boot on the inside, literally brand new. So all your jack tools, everything's all in the center there too. This little platform does come out, so if you're ever on the side of the road changing the tyre, you can put that down next to you. So if you're not on the hot bitumen or anything like that. You've got tie down points here, down the bottom here as well. Again over the back corner there too. This little parcel shelf obviously just pops straight out. And like I said, you've got the 3 child anchor points on all those seats there too. So again, so clean across the back here. Rear wheel, just extremely well looked after, honestly. Looks like a little stone chip just there on the rear handle. So electric windows the whole way around there too. Very tidy. So like I said, you can drop this side down as well. At 60% flip. So again, you got the child anchor points and gives you access into that boot there too. As they pop back up. Looks like a little. No, again, it's just dirt. It's just coming off. So look. Also got all your controls there. I'll run through those in a second when we start it up. Even on the entry points, there's a tiny little bit of scuffing just on that rubber. Obviously, from the driver, it's the highest traffic area of the car, so just catching that little rubber bit. But it's yeah. Besides that, just so clean. So we've got a height adjustment here. So short people like me, you can crank that right up. Otherwise, you can put it right back down as well. If you do have a bit taller legs, it just helps you see over the bonnet, give you a bit better vision through the car. I've also got 2 genuine keys here as well, so you've got your boot releases there, so you can hold that button down. It's going to pop that boot for you when the car's locked. Central locking is obviously there, and you can tuck these away for a bit of protection as well. 2 genuine ones there with the same setup there too. So give me a second, just going to jump inside, fire this up. So foot on the brake, start her up, get some aircon going because it's very hot here in Cairns. Alright, so 28,339 kilometres, no engine lights or anything like that. Very easy setup with these guys as well. You obviously got your fuel over the right hand side, temperatures over the left. We got your little pages button up here, so the menu inside there, that little pages one's going to jump between your different subheadings. So obviously you got the tyre pressures there, so once you're driving they're going to keep an update of your tyre pressures if you do need to fill those up. You've then got your average fuels, that kind of thing. You've got a compass there as well. Once we jump into this one, you got all your different settings. So you can change all the auto locks on the doors, all your light settings, so your auto fades. Jump into the other features there as well. So fuel economies, you know, units, all that kind of thing. So absolutely heaps of personalisation in these menus just here for you. You can leave it on any one you want. So the average fuel, for example. Cruise controls all up on the steering wheel here too. So again, just on and off with that one there. You're going to see a little cruise button that come up on the stereo, and of course set and reset with that one there. So really nice and easy. Bluetooth, radio controls are all up on this one here, so you can jump between your different modes, as you can see up there, so between your AM, FM, Bluetooth, whatever the case is. We can also jump into this one, so you've got your all menus. So we've got your radio, so AM, FM again, like I was saying, so media, USB, AUX, Bluetooth, all that kind of things through that one there. We've got your current position, your sat nav, so we can jump into that one. So jump onto the map, and there's your sat navigation there. So really easy to move, really easy to use. And again, you can do that from most of it from the steering wheel up here as well. As we come down, you obviously got your hazard lights in the centre, aircons on either side, fan speed up on the left and temperature on the right and where you want it coming out of. We've got plenty of accessories, so another 2 accessory plugs down there, as well as your USB and your AUX as well for your phones. Chucking in reverse, we got that little camera back there. Like I said, you do have the sensors. It's also got a predictive one, so as we turn that steering wheel, it's going to show us the direction of travel that we're going, and you've still got your fixed line as well, so that little blue one. So if you're trying to line yourself up with reversing into car parks and things like that, you can literally pretty much get yourself perfect either side just from those lines. You can physically see the back of the car there too, so you should realistically never actually back into anything. Between the sensors, they're going to beep faster and faster the closer you get, and of course that camera as well, so a lot of assistance, but it's still good to use the mirrors. Chuck that back in park for you. You do have a sports mode in these, so you can chuck it down into drive, flick it across, and you've got a manual mode there as well. You've got that little drive mode down the bottom, so as we bring it up, you got the eco, you got the sport, and you got normal as well. So eco is great for around town, great for saving fuel. Sport's great for overtaking people, ranges, things like that. We do need that little bit extra power. Heaps of storage here for the cup holders, real handbrake there for you, heaps of storage on the inside there too. Very clean through this thing, honestly just been so ridiculously well looked after. You've got the adjustable seat belts there, drop down handles both front and back, just not on the driver's side. You got a little mirror, lights up the top as well, all on the inside there, and of course your sunny holder up the top there as well. So like I said, just an unbelievably well looked after car. Finally down on the driver's side here, you've got your little power fold mirrors, so we can tuck those in, so if you want, protect the mirrors when you're parking. Otherwise, if you're just close to a garage wall or anything at home where you do want to get a little bit extra space getting out of that door, you can tuck those in and out. Mirror controls otherwise are left and right there, and adjust that one as you need to. Window locks, and of course your electric windows the whole way around. I'll just open that door for us because I will pop that bonnet. So we're going to that one there. So I'm going to leave that running for you. Take you back around, quick show you up under here as well. And like I said, so extremely clean. You got the little automatic 2-litre in there, the petrol 4-cylinder with full service history. And literally, like I said, one of the cheapest in Australia as it sits right now. So look, thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for your inquiry again, and can't wait to hear your feedback soon, Haley.